Three, two, one. Well, I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs. Cause it wasn't about Morba you or Morba me. It was about Morbius, and it's Morbin time, baby. Welcome back to the Nefarious of Reels. I am Michael Morbius.
And I am the LeBron James. Fuck, that's the wrong basketball player.
Shaquille
Okay, we
O'Neal.
have to restart the whole episode again. Okay, third take. Who writes these fucking scripts, man?
Partially you, partially me.
Yeah,
But we don't edit them at all.
yeah, we just keep them all in. Every mistake
Or
is
no
kept
research.
in. But yeah, Nefarious. Oh no, wait, no, it's your episode to host. We're Nefarious
We are
Reels.
the Reels of Nefarious, and obviously this is... if you haven't been here before, first off, what are you doing? Go back and listen to the other 45 episodes we've had, because we talk about bad movies here.
And this is a special episode because these are our 100th recommendation. And we got something real special at the end for y'all to see on the YouTubes. But only YouTubes. You have to see it on video form. If you're watching this on, like, listening to this on, like, your fucking phone or during while riding the car, you're not gonna get it. It's not gonna make sense, and you're a fucking scrub. You gotta watch the podcast, even if it's mainly just one screen the whole time. It's gonna be different at the end of this one.
Or watch it on your phone while driving. Have it just set up, and just glance over while you're watching and make sure you catch the surprise. I don't know. I'm not saying reckless driving's the option here, but
if you did, we'd appreciate it. Look, we don't condone it, but it's not like we can stop you.
Yeah, we're not your dads.
Yeah, we're not your dad. Don't fucking come to us asking us for advice. Like, we don't know anything. We're not.
Figure this out on your own. You're most likely adults, so.
Yeah. And if you're a baby, what the fuck are you doing here? These films you're watching, I think they're, like, at best, like, PG, and that's not for you if you're by yourself to watch. Go back to watching a G-rated movie, you baby.
You dumb baby.
Yeah, you freaking Mattias. Go back to watching your baby movies. And with that, we just lost a subscriber. Mattias is never going to give us questions ever again after that one. But yeah, we should probably you should get us started.
Yes, so obviously I had the retro pick, and I'm trying to think, I think this is the first time where we've done one where we've had a professional athlete as a star of a film. I believe. That sounds right. But yes, this is Steel, starring basketball star Shaquille O'Neal from 1997, and it stars Shaq as a former, I guess you could say in the timeline, he's like a former army mechanic.
Well, he starts the film as an army mechanic.
Yeah, he's like an army mechanic. They're building all these separate new types of advanced weaponry that isn't technically used to kill people. It's used to stun and just really knock people unconscious. But Judd Nelson, Nathan, or aka Nathan in the film, who turns out he's the bad guy, worked with Shaq on the army.
He's like, oh man, I got all these cool weapons and shit, and everyone just thinks Shaq's so cool, and again, it's all the girls, and I don't get any, and I'm so mad.
He does have a little incel type.
He's got those incel vibes going for him.
He does have incel vibes. But yes, he's very insecure about himself, and then he decides to sabotage a weapons debriefing and demonstration, which kills a senator and severely injures Shaq's best friend, Sparky.
I don't know why they complain so much about the senator dying. Isn't less politicians a good thing? Ew, commentary, satire with a deep political edge. Let's go.
But yes, apparently, I feel like something like that would get him in prison or something. But no, he just walks off scot-free and decides to, sell these advanced weapons on the black market, basically, and online and on the internet, and in arcade machines through his friend.
No, not in arcade machines. That's just the side business. That's the clean business for
Yeah,
the money.
that's yeah, but they're stuck, but they're usually screwed into those machines. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then Shaq, he just decides to become a hero, and his name is John Henry Irons, the man who defeated the machine building a railroad. So,
Yeah, Tom
and
Henry.
he's a
No, John
man of.
Henry.
I just said it.
No, you said Jeremy Irons.
I said John Henry
You
Irons.
you did not say John Henry Irons. Listen, when I edit this episode and I make you say Jeremy Irons, you're gonna feel so stupid.
Yeah, okay.
Here, just
But
say
yes,
Jeremy
John.
Irons for me.
No,
Oh,
but
whatever.
yes.
We both sound the same. I'll just take my clip of it and just overlay it yours.
Okay. Yeah, but Mr. John Henry Irons, aka Shaq, he decides to become his superhero persona Steel, as because he's a man of steel, and he also had I believe, yeah, he has a Superman tattoo, and there was a song with Superman in the lyrics. So yeah, that's Steel for you. So what did you think about this one, Ninjedi?
It was pretty nice. It was a fun little movie. I mean, it's not good, but that's come to
Oh
be
yeah,
expected at this point. It's a charming little thing. It kind of takes a bit. I can't say it's a low stakes movie. It's not very high stakes. I mean, it's just like Shaq's motivation isn't really to
it's
stop it. It's just to
average
get the guns
stakes.
off the streets, pretty much. And like that's like really ahead. And it's like the whole thing about like the Nathan guy, Nathan for you, Nathan
Yes,
Fielder
Nathan for
guy.
you.
The plan is I'm going to sell these powerful weapons, and as I'm going to save my friend's failing arcade business. The plan: smuggle high-power weaponry into the arcade machines and selling them for incredibly high prices.
Business is booming.
That could
But
be.
yes. Yep.
Sorry, you go.
Oh no, I was just getting to the start of the movie. So, was there anything else you wanted to say
I was
before I
just
get
gonna
into
keep
the?
going on the Nathan Fielder bit, but you should
Mm,
probably you should get into the plot.
yeah, yeah. So, like I said in the synopsis of this film summary, yes, we start off at a advanced high-tech weaponry, military weapons. I already said weapons twice, but whatever. Yeah, but we're at like a debriefing and demonstration of these new weapons that Shaq built and Sparky helped build to find other non-lethal ways to take down enemies. And it starts off with it's like the laser gun, and then it, destroys the chain off one of the wheels of the tank, and this guy's just going, "Enough, my ass is burning." And then the colonel goes, "Thought I smelled some nuts roasting."
Fucking got him.
What a man.
Honestly,
Like, what a way to
based
start off your film. Talk about nuts roasting and asses being on fire.
your ass is grass and I'm gonna mow it.
Yep. Yeah, and then we meet Shaq and Sparky and Judd Nelson / Nathan for you, and the senator's there because we need a politician to look over these new weapons before they're like, instead of, trying to help improve our education systems
Or
or railroads,
infrastructure,
infrastructure, or um,
healthcare,
policing, proper health care.
or
No,
anything.
let's just, yeah, really just anything that could help like the actual people. No, let's just throw all this. Let's throw like 75% of the taxpayer dollars into these high-tech military weapons.
And then we can complain about how we don't get enough funding for all these other stuff. And then just get donation money from that in our campaigns. Ha ha ha.
Haha, profit. Modern problems require modern solutions. But yes, so we get like the laser gun, and then there's like it's like the sonic boom gun, the supersonic gun, whatever they called it, where it's based on whatever like, level they put it at, and
Yeah.
decide to stun enemies without, properly killing them, because
'Cause Shaq doesn't kill people.
yeah, he's kind of a pacifist.
He just like mortally wounds them.
Yes, he can like severely wound somebody, and he's like, "Nope, you're not dead, so that's okay."
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine and moral in my sense.
Shaq fucking like rips your arms off. It's like, it's okay. You can live without arms. You're fine. I have no moral guilt over this.
But yes, so they were I think if I remember specifically, yes, the senator was like talking to Shaq and all that, and then Nathan for you is getting the weapon set up because he really wanted to demonstrate this gun that's
Because it's
probably
so
never been
cool.
tested before, and he's like, I hate Shaq.
I hate Shaq.
So,
I'm gonna
I
put.
hate Shaq.
I
I'm a
bet
Kobe
he
fan.
didn't graduate from Canada's top business school with really good grades.
Probably not. Is that a Nathan for you reference?
Yeah, have you not seen Nathan for You?
I have not. It's been on my watch list,
You
but
gotta see. It's pretty. I've only seen like first like 2 seasons, but it's really really good. That's like in his opening like monologue for his like the intro. He's like,
mhm.
"Hi, I'm Nathan Fielder, and I graduated from Canada's top business school with really good grades
I just know like the one meme, the I hope you're hungry for
for
nothing.
nothing." God, then I can't make too many Nathan for You references because it's like you
They'll
gotta
just
experience it
go
on your own.
they'll just go over my head.
They'll go over your head, and it's like you gotta experience these like raw and hard.
Yeah, raw dog it, no condom on.
Yeah, exactly. I guess I'll stop
But
making those references, but yeah, Nathan's just like, I hate Shaq, and it's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna test it
so
out,
I'm gonna
and I'm gonna set.
sabotage this test.
No, he doesn't sabotage the test because he talks. He's like, oh, I got like a weapon that's like super cool and can like destroy everything, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna set the setting from stun to fucking destroy fucking everything, and Shaq is like, no,
Like,
Nathan, don't do it. That we didn't test that. It's too powerful.
and then it just destroys the building, and then there's all this rubble, and then Shaq's like, Sparky,
No.
no.
And then he's just like, it was Nathan's fault. He put on the kill everything setting and it killed everyone.
Yeah, he was like on the fuck everyone setting.
He set
And
the
then
base
that's
on the
when like
gun
the
too
case
high and fucking blasted our eardrums.
started blasting.
Pow, pow.
But
But
yeah, then we go to like the court case. It's like, the court hearing, the military court hearing specifically, where Shaq is basically ratting out Nathan because he's like, yep, he did this on purpose,
and
you're up,
he's a
sir.
total loser.
And he's a
And he's
douchebag.
lame. And you know what? I don't think he graduated from Canada's top business school with really good grades. And then Nathan was just like, I'll get you for that one, Shaq.
Ah, humbug.
Yeah, he's like, ah, humbug. I hope you're ready. I hope you're hungry, Shaq. For
For
nothing.
nothing.
But yeah, Shaq retires from military and just goes back home. But Nathan, he's like, I'm gonna start pushing. Because he's just like, okay, Nathan, your punishment, I hope you're hungry for nothing. Because you're not gonna get anything. You're just gonna lose your job. Get out of here, you silly little goober, you.
Yep. And again, not going to prison, so he just decides I'm going to sell these guns on the black market, basically. These prototyped weapons that have had one test in total. So already off to a good start.
He's like, yeah, dude, trust me. This is like gonna be so cool,
Trust
guys.
me, this is going to be amazing.
It just shoots like
Okay.
little balls of light. But yeah, so Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq Fu goes home to LA, where he knows every kid, like every kid preteen,
Every kid in his neighborhood, they know him. We get
which
that
is a little weird because like Shaq was 24 when they were filming that.
where they're like, "Oh my God, it's Shaquille O'Neal." It's like, no, I'm John Henry Irons. That's not me.
Yeah.
What if in the movie, instead of him being Steel, he literally just like dons on like the Lakers uniform, whatever team he was on, and like that was
Yeah,
your
he would have been.
superhero?
He was on the. He like just joined the Lakers at that point.
Yeah, he puts on his like Laker uniform. He's like, "Oh my God, who is that mysterious man?" And he's just like doing like these like big like jumps, and he's like picking up like people, and he's just like throwing them like in like a nearby like basket or something. I don't know. What is Shaquille O'Neal known for in basketball? I don't care for sports.
Oh, just being a big guy down low. He was mainly like a guy who was like right in front of the rim, and he would just dunk the shit out of the ball. And you heard the jokes. Like they made four jokes about how he just could not make free throws ever.
Yeah, and it pays
Like
off
he
at
was
the end
a
of the movie.
yep. Well, because which I didn't know for the longest time. I just thought that was like, that kid that was with him. I thought it was like his cousin. No, it was his brother. Because he
Oh.
teaches him the fundamentals
Yeah, how to
of
do
how to
basketball.
bend his knees and just flick the wrist.
No, what a shit. In the final shot, there should have been like a basketball hoop nearby they had to make the shot into. And then like a buzzer goes off and then the grenade explodes. That's what should have happened. Like, it probably would kill the tension because this was a scene where they were probably going to fucking die. Well, no, because he's in the steel armor. He could probably just, like, lay down on top of it and they would have been fine.
Yeah, probably. But again, that grenade took like 20 seconds to blow up.
That is
like
true.
by the time Shaq picked it up, it probably should have exploded.
Yeah, I was kind of... Because my thought process, or he was going to, like, ram through with, like, the armor and just, like, through the wall to get them out of there.
Yeah, I don't know. But they were very keen on going, all right, we know Shaq's a basketball player, so we gotta do basketball references.
We need him to slam, and we need him to welcome in the jam. But how do we do that, like, subtly?
Without being a blatant ripoff of Space Jam.
No, I think Space Jam was, like, after, wasn't it?
I thought Space Jam was like 96.
I thought Space Jam was like...
Space Jam was 96.
Oh, damn. Fuck.
The year before.
Son of a bitch. I thought it was after. Do you think that's why they had LeBron James in? Because, like, oh, Space Jam was so good. Let's get him in for... Let's get a basketball player for, like, Steel and have that, like, be his big role.
You mean Shaq?
That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is the second starring role Shaq has had in like 3 years in the 90s, because in 95 he did Kazam, where he plays a genie that raps.
Was he a good rapper?
No.
Was he a good genie?
He was an interesting genie, is what I'll say.
Was he better than Will Smith genie?
Probably.
But
I
was
have not
he better
seen that
than
Aladdin, but...
Was he better than Robin Williams genie?
Nothing beats Robin Williams genie.
What about Homer Simpson genie?
I don't watch The Simpsons.
No, because in the direct to DVD sequel, Return of Jafar, that genie is voiced by the guy who voices Homer Simpson.
Wait, that wasn't Robin Williams?
No. Robin Williams voices the genie in the first one and in King of Thieves.
Oh, you're talking... Oh, okay, that's the Jafar... Okay, you said Return of Jafar.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one, so I can't really have an opinion on that.
Damn, fucking fake fan.
I know. Fake fan of the direct-to-video Disney movies.
Yeah. You know, actually, as a kid, I was because we didn't have Return of Jafar. We had the original Aladdin, and then we had the King of Thieves. So I was always really confused when Iago was in King of Thieves, even though in the end of the first movie he gets sucked into the lamp. And I just always thought that was really weird. It wasn't until years later that I learned about Return to Jafar.
Okay.
Just a fun little lore dump for you.
I always love lore dumps.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll get more later on. It is a special episode after all. There might be more lore dumps.
Maybe we will. I don't know. We don't know.
Steel. We have to talk about Steel.
Yes. So Steel. So yeah, he comes home. His brother is there, but they have to whisper because Grandma's making souffle, and apparently souffle you like have to whisper, so like it actually rises.
If you
Which I never got, honestly, because I was like,
if you talk too loudly, the souffle can actually steal your soul. That's how it works.
Oh, so that's why. So it's like witchcraft then.
Pretty much. Like, if you don't cook a souffle in France, the evil French souls that you're capturing for that can escape and steal your soul for the souffle. That's how it works. That's why you don't normally see people make souffles as desserts in America, because souffles are evil French propaganda.
I knew the French were onto something.
Yeah. Evil bastards.
Disgusting.
But yeah, the souffle gets popped.
The souffle gets, it's like not even rising at all. It's like it kind of sinks in, and it's like it just looks kind of sad. It's just kind of yeah. So
sorry, I
and
had
Grandma
a
wants
big
to get
yawn
this
there.
right, and Grandma obviously wants to get that souffle right. And honestly, that souffle is like the most in-depth character of this entire movie.
Yeah, we get multiple points where Grandma cannot get the souffle right, costing someone their soul. And then at the end of the movie,
Killing
she gets
people in
the
the
souffle done.
surprisingly, and not actually killing somebody for once, you know.
Interesting, though. Oh, Shag really wants to get the weapons on the street, and yet he lets his grandma willingly let the souffle steals people's souls. Interesting. Seems like he has a bias.
It seems like nepotism is in play here.
Have you noticed that everyone that he stops at the end of the movie are all white, and he lets all the black people go? Interesting. Oh, what do you got to say about that, Steele? Huh? You're racist. You're only picking one skin color, one race to pick on. I see how it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
it is actually a little interesting to note. Sorry to interrupt, but
it is a little. Yeah.
Well, technically, they were just doing what Nathan was saying. Shaq basically lets all of the African American gang members basically escape with their lives and not get in trouble. Or at least we never see them get arrested when there's that whole like lineup.
They don't get arrested. None of those like people get arrested either that join like the Mexican cartel, the Nazis.
I mean,
there was like another.
Well, there's
gang.
a scene where like the police like pull over like some cars that are driving with some high power people. I'm assuming
there was one of them that got arrested, but I
so
didn't
you're
see
saying
any of the
Steele let all the Nazis free? Interesting. Interesting to note.
I didn't see any Nazis getting arrested, so I'm very now suspicious.
Is this really a front? Suspicious. What I'm saying is Steele is actually the real antagonist of the film, and Nathan was right all along. So think about it, by selling everyone the powerful weapons, that in fact ensures that no one has an advantage over everyone, so it's still like a very even playing field. So arguably, that would allow them to realize, the fight of this is all pointless, we shouldn't be fighting, and Steele is just allowing that cycle to continue by stopping him, and then letting the Nazis go free. This film is like much deeper than I think we truly can comprehend here.
I mean, I feel like you need like a very high IQ like us to understand this full film.
Like, who cares? Like, people say Morbius is a blend. It blurs the line between hero and villain. Nah, man, Steele's been blurring the line this whole time, man.
I mean, people call Morbius an anti-hero, but I mean, he's more of a hero than Steele now, according to you.
Yeah, exactly. Again, my fact is, and our fact, what we say is gospel. Like, everyone who listens to us, they all just agree, because we're right and everyone else is wrong.
Exactly.
But, yeah, Steele, he sees Nathan gives out the weapons, he shows off how cool they are, he gives them to, like, the gangs, and he's just like, yo, cause a scene of, and Steele's just like, yo, we gotta stop this. The only way I'm gonna do that is...
We gotta stop them robbing these banks.
Yeah, we gotta get these weapons off the street, and the only way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna get Sparky, who's in a wheelchair now, and is sad, because she can't walk anymore.
Because she has a severe spinal injury, and I carried her from the military hospital in St. Louis back to L.A.
Not before fucking breaking open a window for really no reason. You want some fresh air?
Maybe he was just letting out some anger, but, very odd way to do it. Where you're probably going to have to pay for those fine damages, because even those kind of damages Flex Tape couldn't fix.
Yeah.
Very shameful.
Yeah. Yeah, but they start making the super suit, which is just steel, apparently. Or whatever. Like, you get introduced to, like, Uncle Joe? Did I get that right? Was that his name?
Uncle Joe? Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. I got something right, at least.
You did. Good job.
Yeah, but they go to this place, he's like, hey, he's like, I'm not gonna do this. And Uncle Joe's like, here's an old computer. He's like, oh, shit, we gotta do it now. You got an old computer, let's go. And they build the steel suit, which is literally just steel. Well, actually, no, it's just molten plastic that's just spray painted to look like steel.
But, yeah, they're trying to say he, because he worked at a steel mill after he came home, so he's like, yeah, I'm going to make a steel suit.
He's like, I'm going to steal all my steel from my old job and run them out of business because I'm evil and to make my own suit. And then I'm not even going to use that. I'm just going to use this store-bought costume I have instead because I'm evil like that, making the steel pointless.
Yep.
Yeah, but they get that. They get his cool motorbike. He gets a big ass hammer that can also shoot guns. And
Yeah,
basically,
there's a lot of different weapons.
well, maybe they're not really that impressive. Like the guns, they just shoot like these like balls of light that just like explode on contact. It's like the bare minimum of a futuristic gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have that laser too, which would be like a million times cooler if they actually like used it against someone. Like imagine they use the laser on like steel, and that's like the one thing that his suit can't. Because for some reason, Steel's suit reflects like everything pretty much. Bullets, like he still has like he goes like when he gets hit, but it's like the guns, they're kind of pointless. They just shoot or they reflect off them. Like the only gun that shouldn't be effective is like the sonic boom gun because that just blasts a whole bunch of like noise to blow you away.
Yeah. And one of the was it the sonic boom gun that had the dog whistle? Because one of them had a dog whistle on it too later.
I don't remember that. It probably was. Did.
It was like at like the start of the third act where he's trying to get into the meeting for the weapons deal, and there was these two dogs, and it just had like a dog whistle, and it was just weird, because like, why does a high tech military weapon like that have a dog whistle on it? I just
In case a dog
was
comes
very
up.
weird. I guess, and that's
The
very
sonic
convenient.
boom gun only works on people. It doesn't affect dogs. So you have to prepare. You have to prepare that situation. Like, what if the person that's coming at you is wearing armor made of dogs? Okay, like a bunch of just dogs are just on them, like a bunch of live dogs just barking, and they're running at you. You need to activate the dog whistle to get them away. And then you can blast the guy with the sonic boom gun. That's how it works.
Got it. Now I'm understanding.
See, Nathan, he thought of everything. There was no weaknesses to his plan, except for the fact that the bullets could be deflected by, like, costume plastic.
Yeah, I guess he didn't think that through.
Nope. Especially his, like, fucking super weapon he brings out. He's like, I'm one step ahead of you, Shaquille O'Neal, because I have this super powerful weapon that'll defeat you. And then he shoots it, and it just bounces off Shaquille O'Neal's armor, and then he dies. And then Shaquille O'Neal's like, it's okay. He shot at me first, so that was self-defense that you died. So
Yeah,
I'm cleared of all charges. Now let's get out of here, Nazis. Nazis, quick, we must all escape on top of my motorcycle. Let's go. And now I'm just thinking of like Shaquille on a motorcycle, then all the Nazis are just like stacked on top like a circus performance. Oh shit, guys, we're gonna need to make this jump, or we're gonna have to land on this tripwire, we're gonna have to balance.
No.
Yeah, Steel goes on the journey to stop all the crime, but eventually the police are after him too because they think they're in cahoots because they have the same weapons. And he eventually gets arrested.
He does get arrested because they do plant the weapons at his grandma's place. After the second time she tries to make souffle.
They're just like, look how she's got a souffle, take it down! But it was too late. Yeah, the souffle's got him.
Now it makes sense as to why that one guy first jumped in through the kitchen window. Because he knew about the souffle situation.
He wanted to take it out, but then fucking Shaquille O'Neal stopped him. And then it got his soul. That's why you don't see him get up ever again. He's dead. Souffle got him. Now, granted, you think they would have knocked on the door and came in with a search warrant first, but I don't know. I guess when you're a high priority target like that, you don't really have the time
when you're
to wait
the
for that.
FBI in this movie, it's okay to just, go through a kitchen window.
Well, she was making a souffle.
Yeah, that is true. But, like, really, through the kitchen window, you just couldn't.
You could have just gone through the back door. It was, like, right there.
Yeah, you couldn't just be like, hey, we got a
search warrant.
Yeah. This is the FBI. We got a search warrant for you.
Oh, the Ross will fucking kill you. But yeah, Steele gets arrested, and while a couple that he's helped save try to say he wasn't there, the police officer he saved fucking ratted him out, bastard. But luckily Sparks is like, don't worry, I'll just commit fraud and fucking get you out of prison basically for free. Because fuck the laws. We're untouchable. We're fucking Steel and Sparky. We can do whatever we want. The law does not control us. We are above the law.
My face is the law.
And then they just start heading after Nathan to defeat him because he's going to sell all the weapons to everyone on the internet, proving that he is in fact a super incel because he's just like, we'll do it on the internet.
And like and don't forget, this is like the still early stages of the internet.
Yeah. He's like, we're going to do it on the internet? Yeah. That's how all
Yeah.
the business deals go. No one will ever look on the internet.
No.
But yeah, they show up, and yeah, then fighting commences. Steel tricks Nathan because Nathan thinks he's so cool, and then he's just like, "Don't twist the red part of my hammer because then it'll be too powerful for you." And he's like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway." And then he gets the hammer back. He's like, "Haha, take that, nerd! I'm gonna kill you and ruin everything because I'm racist like that."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then there's a big fight, and then
Yep,
Sparky
we get the
gets
final fight.
Yeah, and then
Yes,
Steel's
we
like,
gotta get
time to
the
finish the fight.
yeah, we got to get the late second act going, like third act final battle motivation because they took the girl.
But then she's like, nah, bitch, I've upgraded my wheelchair with high grade nuclear weaponry because
Like literally,
I
she's
just
got
have
like
that.
missiles and bullets. Like what the fuck? Like where are you getting time to just develop this? Are you this bored at the, scrapyard you're staying at?
Maybe she just like called up Gordy's girlfriend to like help like design their wheelchair.
Oh no, beats me. It was still pretty funny though.
Yeah.
That she's just like not even aiming properly. It's just that weird spinning around, and then you're just getting missiles and bullets being shot everywhere.
What if that wasn't planned? She's like, oh fuck, we're not supposed to be spinning shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It could be.
That'd be really cool. Is like because like
plan was.
After she does that, she's like, "Oh, the fire's going. Can you get out?" And it goes super fast. What if she like went super fast and like went off a ramp, crashed through a window, and then she like wings extended out of her wheelchair and she just fucking flew? That would be pretty fucking epic.
Better. That would have made it gold.
Yeah, because it was just came off really silly because it just felt like fast forwarded footage of the wheelchair going forward, and it wasn't even going that fast, really. Should have taken a page out of Freddy Got Fingered there, because they made that wheelchair go super fast in that rocket.
They did. And now also, I just reminded myself, what was up with also Shaq and Sparky literally doing like the ET phone home finger touch thing? That was like, what the hell is this just like your secret handshake?
I'm
assuming?
no idea. Like, I'm guessing probably that's like their like secret call sign.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just a case of,
like
we can't shake hands, Sparky, because my sheer power will fucking destroy your arm, and then you'll only have one working limb left.
Yeah, because I'm Shaq, 7'1", 325 pounds of lean machine.
Yeah, that Rich Evan guy said he wanted that juicy Shaq meat. Yeah, but Shaq saves the day, and Grandma opens the restaurant where he uses the souls of the customers to make her soufflés work, I guess.
Yes, we get the souffle working the third time, finally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, way to go, Grandma.
Oh, yeah, and Shaq...
got the souffle.
You only killed, like, 10 people to do it. But you did it.
Yep. But he did it. He did it, and then Sparky's wheelchair gets evolved again, and she makes it stand. Like, she can actually structure it in a way where she can actually look like she's, standing up and not sitting. And Shaq's like, I love it. I love it, girl.
What if it just kept extending? Like, what if it just, like, started just going upward, and then she was, like, taller than Shaq? And he was just like, nah, I can't have you taller than me. This relationship's over. And then he just leaves.
That's a messed up ending, but honestly kind of funny.
Nah, babe,
But then again, it's like Shaq is 7'1", so
it would be a funny joke.
It would be a funny joke.
But yeah, that's Steel. Not really too much to say about it, honestly. I feel like I mean, I say
Kind of,
that, and yet we've been recording for 40 minutes, so, who am I
it's
to say
kind of
that?
funny. Uncle Joe has like the best line in the movie.
Which you said in the opening, like,
Yep,
twice. I know, it's funny. I had a fairly decent time with it. It's, like, very
good.
okay. Like, Nefarious Reels wise, it's, like, very okay. I don't think I loved it as much as some of the other films we've talked about, but, it's a decent. It's, like,
Hmm.
I'd say probably the upper half.
Yeah, it's solid. Okay. So, anything else about Steel, or should we
Um,
move on to the next one?
I don't think I have anything more to say about Steel. Um, I think the mask looked really fucking stupid.
It
Like
did.
you see the cover like on Letterbox, and it's just like Shaq, and he's got this like kind of cool looking armor, and you see his face, and you're like, yeah, that's a cool fucking guy. And then you see in the movie, it looks fucking ridiculous.
It looks a little stupid. But I mean, it is also part one of the funniest scenes in the movie, the ball shot finger wave,
Yeah.
where they shoot him in the nuts, and then he just looks down, and then just like, mm-mm,
No, 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 don't do that.
you did not just shoot me in the nuts, did you?
It's like I cannot believe you shot me in the nuts. How can you do this? How can you shot me in the nuts?
Yes.
I have
I
to
can't
many,
help it out of this one,
yeah, I helped you out of many things, but I can't help you out of this one.
because that's just messed up, friend.
Yep. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about that's all I gotta say about
Okay.
that.
All right. So let's go on to the modern pick, our 100th selection of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And Ninjedi luckily had it,
Yep.
so take it away.
Yeah, I wanted this one to be number 100. I feel like it's very special considering how I always end every episode with Happy Morbius, and so it seems only fair that it should deserve a very important milestone on getting number 100. You only get to number 100 once, after all. Well, I mean, granted, you only get to certain numbers once on all of them, but
Mm-hmm.
this one's special because it's the first triple digits one. But Morbius, 2022's Morbius, is about Jared Leto deciding that he wanted to be in a superhero movie because he is the fucking coolest guy around. And then Sony's just like, okay, well, we got this like one movie called Morbius. He's like, yes, I will do that movie, and I will walk around on crutches the whole time we shoot the set, and that definitely won't be annoying to anyone ever. And then he won every Oscar for his role. But
I
more
mean, it won every award at the Oscars. It won
as
Best Picture. It won even Best International Feature
mm-hmm.
because they wanted to say it was shot since it was shot in Costa Rica. In that opening scene, they were like, "It's in Costa Rica, and it was also in Britain." But we're gonna count it.
Yep. But for realsies, Morbius is about a guy, Mikey Morby, and he has this blood disease for basically his entire life, and he's researching to find a cure for it. And then basically he seems to have found it, but when he injects it into himself, he becomes this weird vampire-esque monster. And basically, he has to learn a way to cure it and control it, and also has to deal with his friend Doctor who also ends up taking it, and shenanigans ensue pretty much. And then
Basically,
they morb. So,
they do Morb.
Cole, what'd you think of Morbius?
Well, a second time around, I kind of forgot how boring this was most of the time. If I'm being completely honest, like I kind of forgot how generic this whole movie felt, and it literally felt like a movie that should have been a part of that Marvel superhero set of film from like 2004.
Like the
Like,
early Marvel days.
yes, like Ang Lee's Hulk days.
Cole, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't think they say it's Morbin time once in this movie.
um
Like I might have just missed it, but I don't think they actually say that.
I don't think they did
I'm
either.
starting to think that the internet is lying.
What?
But I don't
you,
know how
you
that's.
mean people will go on the internet and lie?
But no, I swear I've seen like the video on YouTube where they're in the theater and then he goes, "It's morbing time," and everyone stands up and claps. I remember that.
Oh yeah, I mean he says it to Venom, and he's like, "It's Morbin time,"
Oh,
and then Venom's just scared shitless.
oh well, it should be remembered that fucking in the trailers they have the goes like, "I'm Venom. And he's like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm Dr. Michael Morbius at your
Michael
service.
Morbius.
And they don't even
But they
have that in the
changed it to
fucking movie.
they don't. It's just, I am Venom. You can go now.
It's just like so like granted, I think the line of the movie is way better than they did in the trailer, but I'm like so like pissed because like why would you do that? Why would you lie to me like that? It's like when you see a trailer and then the scene in the trailer is not in the actual movie, and you're like, what the
Or
fuck?
it's like right at the end, like in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they have that one shot at the end of the trailer where Spider-Man picks up like the manhole cover with his web and he swings it at Rhino, and that was literally the last shot of the movie.
God damn.
And you're just like, really?
This is the one thing I was looking forward to was this fight, and you aren't even gonna show it to me. You suck.
You suck, movie.
But yeah, Morbius. Yeah, he's a kid. He's a fucking loser kid with a blood disease.
He was a loser for being sick.
Then you meet
and in Greece.
Yeah, and then you meet little Doctor who is better known as Mr. Who because he's yet to get his doctorate.
Oh, of course. But he's also known as Milo.
Well, his name is Lucia, but he's like, no, you're
yes,
Milo, and I hope you like it because that's what everyone's
sorry,
gonna call you for the rest of the movie.
You're new Milo. But yeah, whatever. He's Milo now. He sticks with it. He's like, sure, that's fine.
Whatever, fucking weirdo. I'm gonna fucking try to kill you in our adult life anyway, so who cares? Because I'm gonna become Doctor Who.
Dance to the have sex song.
Have sex. Blah 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 blah.
Have sex. Bunty bunty. Bunty doo doo. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
But Milo almost dies, and then like Morbius is just like, oh shit. Oh, hold on. Let me just get this Like, I love because he's just like, it took like a team of scientists to construct it, and you fixed it in like 10 seconds. And all he did was like take a little spring from a pen and just like crammed it in there. And he's like, yeah, that'll work.
That'll do it.
Yep, that'll do it. And it's just like, whoa, fucking Mikey Morby, you put a spring in the box. You are a super genius, and we're gonna send you to every smart school ever. Milo, you stay behind. You're just gonna fucking die, I guess.
Yeah, you're just gonna act sick the whole time. Yeah, and be lame.
Yeah, you're gonna be sad and sick, and you're gonna die one day. Haha, loser.
Wow, what a bitch.
But time skip, we learned that Mikey Morby, he is the most successful blood doctor guy. Because he's just like, he has made artificial blood and it saved more lives than penicillin. And then Mikey Morby goes up to get the award and he goes like, yo, bro, I just accidentally put fucking gogurt, cotton candy gogurt in a fucking packet on accident when I was hooking up an IV, and it just fucking worked, guys. He's like, I'm not gonna accept this. It's just fucking gogurt, guys. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you all fucking stupid? This is just a super epic prank, and you all fell for it. You're cringe. This is going into my feminism cringe comp number 9.
He's already on part 9.
Yeah, you know, there's just too many there's too many fucking goddamn what's the word? Feminism cringe comps. You know, there's just too much, you know, feminism in the workplace. It's really taking him off. He's like, they're not like based like him.
Yeah. Obviously, no one is as based as
our feminist
Morbius.
Cringe comp. Yeah, basically he goes to his friend Doctor Who is now like surrounded by like mob people, and he's just like, I think I have a way to get us a cure. It's just super illegal, and I need to go into international waters to do it. And he's just like, yeah, sure, whatever, Mikey Morby. Let's go on a walk and we'll rib each other and have a good time. And I'm upset because when I first watched
international waters,
when I first saw this film in the theater, when they were walking down the busy sidewalk, I thought someone looked directly into the camera. But on rewatch, I think I was mistaken. I'm like really upset. That was like my claim to fame. And my friend Goo is like, oh yeah, there's like someone looked at the camera during that one scene. Well, Morbius is a bad movie.
I guess you were.
I was fucking wrong
again?
For once.
Wait, you were wrong again?
I wasn't wrong again. I was only wrong one time.
Wow.
Remember, Cole, I edit these. Just keep that in mind. Watch what you say.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to international waters, and that's where they make their like super cool cure. They test it on one rat, and it works. And he's like, "Okay, yes, that means we can
We
test it
gotta go to
on
human
me.
testing now.
We're gonna test it on me. We're gonna cure my sickness." And then he's just like, "Oh fuck, I'm getting heart palpitations from this. Oh god, this is a terrible fucking idea. Oh, I'm gonna die." And he's like, "Actually, no, lol, I'm a vampire now. Time to kill all the libtards on the boat." And he just kills all the
Time to kill all these
mercenaries.
mercenaries.
Yeah, they pushed his girl down once. And he's just like, "No, I'm gonna kill all of you now, I guess. All you guys that haven't really done actually anything wrong, I'm just gonna kill you all, I guess." And no one, well, it's weird because no one
For
even
plot
cares that he
reasons.
killed all the mercenaries. They're just like, "Look, you killed all these mercenaries, and you know what? That's fine. We don't give a fuck. But you pushed this girl down, and we're a bunch of libtards, and we're not gonna let a woman get hurt." Yeah, Morbius is a very red pilled movie, just like Steel.
Yep. Very red pill, very based.
Yep. But yeah, Morbius kills a bunch of people, then he escapes, and when the boat ends up getting found, they basically go like, "Hey, Mikey Morby, we found your fucking fanny pack with all your shit in it. We know you're fucking evil. Confess." And he's just like, "No, I gotta find a cure." And he starts drinking artificial, but he starts drinking his gogurt. He's like, "God, I have such a craving for
Yeah, his
fucking gogurt."
artificial gogurt.
No, it's just his bags of gogurt that he has for his next epic prank. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Michael Morbius here. And in our next prank, we're gonna fucking take these bags of Gogurt. I have an IV, and I'm gonna give it to a dying patient. We're gonna see how they react."
Oh, yes, right. He was inspired by those YouTube prank channels.
Yeah. "Hey guys, Mikey Morby. I'm gonna go run up to people. I'm gonna
Mickey
dump them
Morby.
this Gogurt, dump this bags of IV Gogurt on these people. Random people just eating their meal, and we're gonna see how they react to their prank, bro. And we're gonna get it all on camera. It's gonna be so fucking sick." Yeah, and then Doctor Who runs his account, which is why he has all that money, all that sweet YouTube money. Yeah, but Mikey Morby, he gets the cure, and he's just like, and Doctor Who's just like, "Mikey Morby, what's happening? We can help you." He's like, "I found the cure, but Doctor Who, but it's like evil. It's an evil cure. You can't." And he's like, "Wait, no, let me have it." He's like, "I've killed people, Mikey. I've killed people, Doctor Who." He's like, "Mikey Bob, I don't give a fuck. I'll kill 1,000 people before I let myself die. So just give me the fucking cure already." He's like, "No, get out of here, Doctor Who. Ugh." And then Mikey Morby gets arrested, and Doctor Who shows up. He's like, "Yo, dude, I say you should lawyer up. Also, by the way, I don't have to walk anymore. I took your fucking thing. I'm gonna kill everyone." Oh, we got that cool hospital scene. I forgot. That's like one of the few cool moments I think this scene has, even if it's kind of stupid. Where she's like where there's that nurse in the hospital, and I guess it's like designed for. I'm guessing to save power, it only turns on the lights if you're like underneath it. So you get that really cool scene where she has to run, and then like the lights are like turning on and off as she's running behind her, and that's like a kind of cool
Oh,
scene.
yes, that scene. That's like the one of the few scenes that actually kind of made it feel like a horror kind of.
Yeah, definitely that vibe, that classic vibe of just running down apparently the most fucking like haunted hallway in like the fucking world, I guess. Cause it's a long ass
Mm-hmm.
hallway, and you know I haven't been to many hospitals, like thank God, but I don't think like the hallways are normally that long.
Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of mostly a cliche, especially in those movies when they're just like, all right, so we gotta make this scary somehow. So what do? Let's make the hallway very, very long, but also let's make it also have the lights flicker so it's even more creepy.
So scary.
Mm-hmm. Very
And
scary.
it does pretty good until the end when they have her turn on the light and go, "Oh, there's no one there," and then she gets killed off screen. It's just like, oh, okay. That's not very clever. You know, that's predictable, but all right. And then Mikey Morby gets blamed for that, which is why he gets arrested in the first place.
Ah, very shameful, Mikey Morby.
Yeah, but basically, Mikey Morby's just like, "I gotta find a cure to cure me and Doctor Who so we can like stop killing." Because they chase each other on the subway, and Doctor Who just murders all the cops because he's like, "Oh, I'm British, so I can get away with this." And then Mikey Morby escapes by flying, I guess. He could just do that. That's also pretty silly, where he just
Yeah.
jumps in front of the train, just like, "Whoa, I'm fucking flying! Hey guys, it's me, Mikey Morbius. You see today here, I'm fucking flying through the subway. Pretty crazy. It's a lot like the Subway Surfers. Woo, look at me
Oh
go!"
god. Yeah, and he's got like that weird. I don't know what you would call it. Like, do you know like those weird waves behind him? Whatever that is, I don't know if that's like a bat trait or is it part of like a sonic echolocation thing. I'm not sure because he both gets that when he like opens his
His like
bat eyes
ears.
up into the city, and then yeah, just like even when he moves around, sometimes there's like those weird waves that he just kind of has, and no one really, and he doesn't really know why. No one seems to question it. So
Oh, wait, you know what? We forgot to talk about the very opening where he flies to like Brazil. He flies to
Costa
where
Rica is what it said.
Costa Rica, you know, where fucking Madame Web's mom was, where that guy
Where
who
he was in
studies
the
spiders.
Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
Yeah, he went there, and I guess he collected all those bats. And I don't know why, but I
See,
don't
I don't
know if that
know.
happened before or after the entire plot of the movie happened.
I don't know because all he did was cut his hand open, put it near the cave, and then all the bats flew out. And I don't know how the bats got
I don't even think he needed
into.
the bats for anything. I think it was just there so he can put them in a big tube.
I guess.
You see, vampire bats are my fetish. And when I'm feeling really horny, I just go into the tube and go like, yes, swarm around me.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
And well, the effects of the gogurt are wearing thin quickly, so he has to make a cure. And he does this by robbing a bunch of counterfeiters their machine, which I
Yep.
guess has all the necessary parts to be a fucking thing to test out medicines and stuff for some reason.
Yeah, something like that.
And while that happens, Doctor Who's just going like have sex, and he's doing the silly meme dance.
Yeah, he does the meme dance, and I noticed this when he does like the first face transformation where he does like the weird hissing.
Yeah,
He has his tie already on, like already tied and all that, and then the next shot he literally is trying to put it on. So, whoopsie.
I think the face flex was just hit so hard the tie got scared and untied itself.
The tie just did it to itself.
Yeah, the tie committed suicide, but instead of tying itself, it untied itself. That's how it works.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Doctor Who, he kills the main doctor guy. He's just like, you were always my favorite Milo. And he's like, dude, you fucking call me Milo, but my name's fucking Lucian. Like, what the fuck, dude? Kills that guy. He kidnaps Mikey Morby's girlfriend doctor person. And then he's just like,
Yeah, that lady.
I guess I gotta fucking beat you up, I guess, and like kill you, because I have the cure now. And then we get our epic final battle between Mikey Morby and Doctor Who. And oh, surprise, surprise, Mikey Morby wins the power of his sexual vampire bat.
Wow, what a surprise.
Yep, and then he kills Doctor Who, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, actually, I'm not gonna fucking give myself the cure, because I have cool vampire powers, so who cares? And I
Yeah,
also
I
gave
did
them to my fucking vampire, to my girlfriend doctor.
lady friend with benefits.
Suspicious. Where's all this bias coming from, Morbius? Oh, you know what? Morbius learns a lesson. He goes, you know what? Maybe feminism isn't all that bad because I got a girl doctor now as my girlfriend.
Yep, that's the way to put it.
Maybe
I
this
guess
isn't a
Morbius.
superhero movie. Maybe this was actually a character growth film. Mikey Morby went from an annoying YouTube prankster pulling pranks, and now he fucking cured vampirism and he saved a woman.
Yeah,
So you know what? Maybe Mikey Morby is actually more based than we think he is.
maybe. But that might be up to how people think about it and
That's up
interpret
to
it.
the interpretation that people really get from his overall story.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that covers the whole movie. I don't know if we have more to say about it, of course, of other specific points. It's interesting to note there are the two detective guys, and they're just pretty much like worthless in this whole movie.
Yeah, they just try to like figure stuff out, but then they really never really figure like solve anything or crack anything.
No.
They just kind of follow Morbius around.
They're just like following the Morbin trail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot the post-credit scene. Steel didn't have a post-credit scene, but Morbius did.
Two actually. There's like two mid-credit scenes, and one of them was the return of Michael Keaton's Vulture from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah.
And then he shows up again with Morbius in like the middle of a field, and he just goes, "I don't know how I got here,
But we should
but
make
I think
up
I had
the,
to do something with
yeah, with
Spider-Man."
Spider-Man. This has to do
And
something to do with the guy who was with that person's mother when she was researching Spider when she died.
but a couple of guys with talents like us, we should team
Team.
up.
And Morbius was like, "What?" And then the movie ended.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it feels like.
It
He
would have
just
been
goes
even.
like, "All right." No, he's like, "Interesting," and then just ends.
It would be more funny if Morbius just goes, "Who's Spider-Man?"
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because like this is a different universe he got transported into. So like, is there a Spider-Man in the Morbius universe? I know he's a Spider-Man villain, but
Yeah.
is there a Spider-Man there?
He's like, "What the fuck? We don't have Spider-Man. We have Venom."
We have Venom.
You know what the Morbius needed? It needed like a rap, like Venom did, like Venom, give me some Venom.
Venom. Venom. Venom. Venom.
It would
Venom.
be like Morbius, kick
Morbius. Just
down
get
the
Eminem.
Dorbius, knock you to the floorbius. Can't take much more of this. Okay, actually, that last one was pretty good.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
No, but that was a really good final line,
It
though.
was,
Rhyming
yeah, it was not bad.
Morbius with more of this, that was a fucking banger line. Makes up for me saying Dorbius and Floorbius. I'm just saying, Eminem better fucking watch out. We're gonna get the Morbius fucking rap, and we're gonna win the Oscar for it. Best score, best original song, Morbius. Morbius, Morbius, kick down the Dorbius, knock you to the
Morbius.
floorbius, can't take no more of this. Do you think
Beautiful.
no more of this or much more of this would be better?
Uh,
Here, let me say the line. Let's see. Morbius,
yes,
Morbius,
say it again.
kick down the Dorbius, knock you to the floorbius, can't take much more of this. And then we got Morbius, Morbius, kick down the Dorbius, knock it to the floorbius, can't take no more of this.
Probably the first. I would say the first one.
Much more of this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got our first little stanza there. Look, I'll take like $1 million for this, Sony, just like as a heads up. We can really brainstorm the rest. Yeah, that's Morbius. Morbius.
Yep. Morbin time.
It is Morbin time. You got anything more to say about Morbius?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So I guess take it away, buddy.
All right. So now we're done with the films, and now we are on to our picking of the better movies. So, Ninjedi, which one would you say was the better film of the two?
Well, it's fairly close. Not as close as some other episodes we've done, but it's like a decent. But I think I'm gonna give it overall to Morbius. It is a little more professionally made, and I think I don't think it has as many laughs as I probably got from Steel. I do think I laughed harder. I found the scenes in Morbius funnier than I did in Steel.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah. I was about to say, I think I might go the other way because I am gonna go with Steel. Like you said, it's pretty close, but I think it's just a little more entertaining and funny. Like ironically, I
That's
had a
fair.
lot more fun watching Steel.
No, that's fair. Like I said, it was pretty close. I completely understand why you would ultimately pick Steel over Morbius. I think I just lean a little bit more that way than and you leaned a little bit the other way, and that's perfectly fine. It's not like a fucking like a Death to Smoochie scenario where I loved it and you hated it or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. It's a tie.
All right, and now on to questions. So, yep, questions. If you want to leave some, give us some, and if you don't, why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here? Why don't you ask us questions? There's technically
Why don't you
103 of you
ask us something
subscribed to us.
interesting?
We should be getting 103 questions every episode. I do not
Every.
understand. But yes,
And no, leaving two questions at once for one person does not
that
count.
does not count. You know, don't think you're some hero, but because you gave us 2 questions, okay? We don't care. Bro, you're cringe. You're too dedicated to us now. Like, fucking step on the brakes a little here. All right, but our first question is from Robert, which is, which movie do you feel gives an accurate depiction of high school? Because we talked about it last episode with F the Prom.
An accurate depiction of high school. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of high school movies.
Well, because most of them
Specifically.
are just usually like the stereotypical bullshit.
Yeah, it's
So
like usually the same with varying degrees of fun. I don't know. It's like tough. Like I don't like how many high school
I
movies have I
don't
even
want to, yeah,
seen?
because I don't want to say it's like exactly, like 100%, but I'm like, if I watch something and go, oh, okay, that's like a reasonable.
This one might be cheating or
Hmm.
might be like too obvious. But maybe something like The Breakfast Club, even though it's not like a
Hmm.
whole school. It's just like the 5 people, but it's not like there's like a bunch of they clash, but never like they're fighting all the time. They all kind of
Yeah.
keep to themselves and only come and grow together as like a group as like time goes on.
Hmm.
And like that's really it. It's usually just like here's your like different groups, and they don't really interact unless they end up like head bumping
In
together in some
detention.
way. Yeah, and like into tension. And then like and the reality is they probably would just kind of goof off if they were all together in a sense. Like they wouldn't really actually care. Like it never like it never gets to like bullying. It's always kind of they argue, but like everyone kind of argues in high school. That's not like anything that's like new or earth shattering or anything. People argue usually about some of just the
Hmm.
mundane things, but it's never like to like oh like to like a level of like bullying like it is you usually see in like other movies. Then again, it has been a
Yeah.
while since I've seen The Breakfast Club, so maybe I should rewatch that and then be like, oh wait, nope, I was not right on that
I
one.
have not seen The Breakfast Club yet, so
Oh, you should check it out.
again,
Some
don't
people
have.
love it, and some people think it's outdated. So hey, check it out.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of one. I mean, we talked about these two in film clubs, so I think it's kind of a good pairing. Superbad and Booksmart, where it's
I
more
don't.
of that sense of, like the one last night before we all
I
go
wouldn't say
away and graduate.
Booksmart, because Booksmart still has a lot of like kind of like the cliches. Like I guess the
Oh
more
yeah.
modern version of the cliches with like oh you have like the
Mm-hmm.
party animal and you got the kiss up and then you got people doing drugs and you got like the gay theater kids. Superbad kind of just avoids that because mainly it focuses just on like the
On
three main
Jonah
guys.
Hill and Michael Cera, and then McLovin.
McLovin, yeah, just really those 3 characters. So you don't really get like the it's more like oh here's these like 3
Mm-hmm.
kind of like just horny guys who are just kind of fuck ups and doing their own thing, and then kind of all the other high schoolers they don't really get a chance to be like stereotypicalized or like flanderized in some way,
Okay.
which you can argue is good or bad for the film depending how you
Mm-hmm.
look at it. Same way with Booksmart,
Depending.
where Booksmart does have more characters but they do have a bit played up more for comedy, which could be better or for worse depending on your perspective.
Yeah.
I don't really think I can't really think of any other films. Uh,
Megan is missing.
oh yeah, naturally Megan is
Of
Mithrigan is
course.
missing.
Mithrigan
Naturally
is
is the most realistic depiction of high school
1551ing.
girls.
Of course. The best kind of film.
And you want to hear us sing its praises more? How about check out that episode because we talked about that with fucking
Soul
Soul
Man.
Man.
The blackface movie.
Yeah, the fucking blackface movie. Oh yeah, we need to do another blackface adjacent movie. It's been a while.
Why just blackface? Why not just like any other kind of face, like yellow face or brown
Well,
face?
I said blackface adjacent, as in like covering
Oh,
like
okay.
the wider term. Like it doesn't have to specifically be like blackface.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think we can move on to the next
Yeah.
question now. This one's from Mattias, which is Treasure Planet or Muppets Treasure Island.
Treasure Planet.
Okay.
Easy.
Have you ever seen Muppets Treasure Island?
I want to say I did as a kid, but I probably remember nothing about it as of now because it's probably been like 20
It
years.
is interesting because I have nostalgia for both. I saw Treasure Planet as a kid, and I overall liked it, except for like one scene that like kind of traumatized me, which is when the rock guy falls into the black hole, and that like terrified me as a kid. Like the thought
Mm,
that you just fall over into this like black hole and die, and then that's just it, like
yep.
terrified me. And I watched Muppet Treasure Island a lot as a kid because I watched it a lot at my grandma's. And I have
Mm-hmm.
rewatched them recently in the last couple of years. As a kid, I would probably pick Muppet Treasure Island because it was goofier and more fun. But as an adult now, the nostalgia of Treasure Island isn't nearly as strong. It's still a good movie. It's like a 6 out of 10. But I would have to go with Treasure Planet because I think for the most part that's really good. Except kind of when it gets to the third act and it introduces the robot because he is kind of annoying in it. Not as much. I don't find him as annoying as I think other people do, but yeah, he does get on my nerves a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, Tim
I
Curry,
mean,
he is a blast in Muppet Treasures Island, though. So if you're gonna watch it, you should watch it for that.
for Tim Curry,
Watch it for
that's
Tim
always a
Curry.
good excuse.
Okay, this last question is from Timmy, and he said that it's mainly for you, but I can answer it as well. And his question is Ryaz or Akeno or Koneko.
Yes, because we're doing because Timmy
Quit
has now
stalling. Answer the
officially
question. Answer the question right now.
uh
You're stalling.
I was giving you
I
context.
don't. They don't need context. They need answers.
I don't know if he just meant pick one. Oh, it looks like it's pick one, but I can. Okay, I can't even rank them because they're all just. But if I have to pick out of them for waifus, as of right now, I'm gonna say Akano.
Okay. Well, for me, they're all bullshit. The best girl is Nico from Love Live, and all the other ones are bullshit. Nico has the fucking drive to become an idol, and she's got the move. She got a signature move, and she's doing it, but she's also got a whole family she's supporting, okay? All these other choices you put on Timmy, they're all bullshit. Clearly, Nico
Well,
is the best Love Live girl, and all the other ones are trash. Because that's what we're
well,
talking about. We're talking about Love Live, right? That's what all these girls are from.
yeah, love life, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Niku is
But no one
iconic,
beats
and she's
Mistletoe.
also William Shatner's favorite Love Live girl too, which like sounds like a joke, but no, it's real. Look it up. William Shatner has stated that Nico is his favorite girl from Love Live.
Sorry, I'm just typing it in right now.
Yeah, William Shatner, Nico, Love Live.
Oh, I forgot to say William Shatner. Shatner. Oh yeah, it does say. Okay, you weren't wrong.
Yeah, you thought I was a fucking liar.
Maybe. I like to fact check.
Okay, but now you can give your context. I really wanted to do that joke, and I didn't. If you admitted what it was, you would have fucked it up.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. So you can give now the context.
But yes, for the context, Timmy and I, yes, he has fully made me a degenerate weeb.
Disgusting.
I know. And he gave me the choice this time to recommend an anime because we obviously went through all of Evangelion, the whole series, End of Eva, and the rebuilds. And then he recommended, then he gave me like an entire list of all these other anime to watch that he would definitely say that I'd be interested in. So I watched one of them before. It was Fooly Cooly. It's 6 episodes. It's awesome. And then I decided, okay, let's go in like actual ironic fun, but also just complete degeneracy with High School DxD.
See, I would have recommended Rosario plus Vampire. I would recommend that one because they got like 2 seasons, and that's just pretty degenerate too.
Does that have a lot of anime titty jiggling?
A fair amount. There's monster girls.
Mm. But yes, this show has a lot of like tit jiggling. It's actually insane. It's actually nuts. And which is weird because Evangelion had a fair amount.
Yeah.
But
So are those all three of
yep.
those girls just from each of the one girl from each anime, or
Nope, that's all from the
oh,
same
they're all
series
from
that were just
Evangelion?
they're all from High School DxD.
Oh, that was gonna be my second guess, actually.
No. You know Evangelion, it's Misato and Ritsuko. Tim and I gush over them all the time.
Honestly, you've talked about it so much, I've just started like zoning it all out and like wiping it from my memory. Like, I think you guys talking about it so much might have actually just like killed my interest at the moment to actually watch Evangelion for another couple of years.
No.
But yeah. Do you want to describe the girls, or do you think it's just best to leave that be?
Leave that be.
All right. Well, that's all the questions we got. So yeah.
Yeah. So now we're on to recommendations. So, Ninjari, it is your turn to pick the retro films. So what will that be the next episode?
All right. So I'm not gonna do a recommendation. I'm gonna do a trilogy, and I think you know what I'm going to recommend because we did miss 420 specifically, so I can get Morbius recommended. But I need to talk to you about how this is, because right now we've watched 5 of the movies, and there's 10 of them. We're halfway there. Now, normally, we just do 3. We do High 5, 666, and 777. But I'm going to make you an offer. We can just do those 3, much less movies, but you still got like 2 more you're going to have to deal with. Or we can go the after route, and we just do all 5. Much more poison, but then you don't have to watch any more of these movies anymore, pretty much. So I'm gonna leave it on to you on this. Either fucking rip that Band-Aid and get that punch to the fucking gut now and take them all out and then never have to worry about it again, or leave that Band-Aid on, just get a slap across the face with just the 3.
Fuck it, let's do them all.
Alright, so my trilogy, technically a pentology now, is going to be the rest of the Evil Bong sequels. Evil Bong High 5, Evil Bong 666, Evil Bong 777, Ouija's Halloween Night, and Evil Bong 888 High Infinity. So, if you don't want to get spoiled for the Evil Bong sequels pentology, or Evil Bong rest of the sequels, I don't know what I'm going to call the episode. We already technically have Evil Bong sequels trilogy. So maybe I'll call it Evil Bong threequels pentology? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if you don't want to get spoiled for that, how about watching those movies in advance? And also ask us questions and like and subscribe and all that stuff. And you all have a good day and a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius. Happy Steel. Happy Nuts Road.
Yeah, happy Nuts. Happy half sacks. Bada.
Yep.
And happy 100 recommendations. And here's to 100 more.
Yay.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. I am Ninjari.
And I am Cole.
And welcome to Nefarious Reels.
We're just kind of winging it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wings their first podcast / film discussion thing, Feel it out, feel how it works. But, Nefarious Reels, basically, it's like your every other standard movie discussion podcast, but with a slightly original twist to it. It's only bad movies. Just the fucking worst.
Wait, we're at a party. The earlobe fell in the day. Someone reached in and grabbed it. What the rock lobster?
And anything you want to add, Cole?
Nope, nothing else.
Nothing else? All right.